So today on Project Shop, we're going to be messing with this media burn incinerator. For those of you who don't know, I got this thing from a private airport in Boca Raton. This is a medical waste burner, but they were using it for burning international trash. It was never used for medical waste. And you know, it's got some use on it. They were burning, it looks like they were melting some aluminum. That looks to be what's left of an aluminum can. And some other debris. I tried selling it. These things are over $30,000 to buy. I had it online for $5 grand. You know, I would have taken as low as $3. I got a bunch of lowball offers, and you know, that kind of just aggravates me. So what I'm going to do, we're going to try to fire this thing up right now, see if it works. It does have a burner system, and then up here it's got what I can only assume is a scrubber or a reburner to burn the fumes that are coming out of this thing, because it does have 2 high-end Beckett burners in here, and this is where we're going to be messing around. We should have an electrician in here, but you know, I guess I'll just have to do. So here's the burner down there, and then here's the burner on the top. Now these are pretty interesting burners. This thing is diesel powered. It does have some red diesel in there, so I'm assuming there's a fuel pump somewhere. And then these burners, I was just looking at them, and you can adjust the intake, I guess, to, you know, I guess how hot you want it. I don't know, man. But it's a very interesting system. It has some type of blower for more forced air. So these are blowing, and then this is blowing even more, which is interesting, in different areas. Looks like maybe 2 down there, 1 up there. I don't know, but it's a very interesting system. I'm gonna get something to hold this door open. But as you can see, I've been cleaning up over here because we're going to be working in that bay over there, doing some things. But we pretty much got all this dialed up. I went and picked up a car from my editor. We're going to be doing some work on that in lieu of some editing work. I don't know if that's heavy enough, but it'll have to do. So we need power. So this says 208 volt, 240 volt system. I've never looked into this yet, but here we go. We're gonna find out together. Okay, so it looks like we have a ground. Why is that grounded? What the heck are these things? Oh. Gonna need something a little heavier than this. Okay. Now, so it looks like they just snipped the wires. Whoops. Well, that wasn't in there very tight, neither was that. I don't even know what these are or if they are needed. What the hell are these things? DEHN guard? Interesting. That's got a green. Wonder what happens when it goes red. Great. I guess it's 220, it doesn't matter which way. I mean, we really just need these wires. I don't think we need all that fancy shit. I mean, we'll put it back so we're safe, but We have some type of control board here. Language. Upper burner, lower burner, start, stop. Temperature. Oh, we can increase the temperature. Okay. All right, well, right now what we need is power. I don't have a cord, so I'm gonna go rob the cord off of my 220 kiln and see if we can't get this thing fired up or get some lights going or something. It has been sitting out here for a couple months in the rain, although I don't think that really matters. This thing looks like it's pretty well protected. But hey, let's put some power to this and knock some cobwebs off of it. Okay, got me a nice little comfy chair, some tools, and I cut the plug off the kiln. You really want to get a nice comfortable chair when you're about to electrocute yourself. Now, I personally am not an electrician and got no business playing with electric. So I thoroughly suggest, you know, if you're going to be messing with electric, 220, 110, 277, 480, whatever your flavor is, know what you're doing, or go get someone that knows what they're doing. Okay? I'm sure your family would appreciate it. Me, I'm just an idiot that likes to tinker and pray I don't electrocute myself. We need more wire. Okay? This wire seems pretty old. Wow, look at that. That is really weird. Look how much, it almost looks like thread. It's really funny how it's only in that one little spot. This cable says it's rated for 600 volts. Hopefully it'll do the job for what we need today. All right, now we got a little more of what we need. Okay. Looks like everything came up through here. Probably should have something or something or other. Wow, that's crazy. There's something up with this wire. There's like that stuff that was out here is actually on the inside. So this wire is like triple insulated, and it's like tin coated. Very interesting stuff here. Okay, so I don't really see what the difference is. And is my screwdriver too big to fit in there? course. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. Now, I don't think there's anything really special about which one goes where. But make sure we got a good connection. Give it a little tug. Okay. And you almost need like a third hand here, or a qualified electrician. Okay. See if we can't stack these back in there. Okay, one more. Funny thing is, I had Oliver look at my box because some joker wired this place up, and I don't think there's really a ground. I think we just got two hots. Okay, I mean, we're wired. All right, we got our lines coming in, white to white, black to black. Green on the red things. I don't know what that's for. I'm gonna go get a 220 over here from my air compressor, and man, maybe we won't blow ourselves up. Fingers crossed. Moment of truth. All right, here we go. Nothing. Oh. Oh. IDEL, idle. I don't know what that means. Here we go. Whoa. Is that it? I don't think anything's happening. So, I mean, something's happening, but let's see. What does this do? Program burn time. Oh, okay. No. 45 an hour. No. Whoa, 3 hours? Dang, we have this thing cranking for 3 hours, man. We really cooked some stuff. Oh, it only burns one at a time? Lower chamber. What is this? This has 1,152 hours. Don't know what that means. Upper chamber. Maximum upper chamber. I don't know what that means. Lower chamber. 334 Celsius. feel like something's not happening here. Purge. It's purging. Maybe we don't have enough diesel fuel. Oh, pre-burn. Oh, something's happened up there. I don't know what that is. It's pre-burning. It's gonna pre-burn for 6 minutes? What are we on here? We want that lower chamber to light up, man. Come on. What's it pre-burning, man? I can hear it, man. It sounds pretty thorough. Something's happening for sure. Maybe I should close this door. Oh, look. I'm waiting for a freaking flame. What does this do? I probably should get the manual out. Oh, this might just be a lock or something. I can't close the door with that thing in the way. All right, well, I mean, we're gonna let it pre-burn for 5 minutes. Maybe that second burner down there will kick on. It's saying it's got diesel, but it's running low. And we are on a slight angle, so I don't know if it's picking up all the fuel it's gonna need. But hey, this thing fired right off. Look at the fumes. I don't know if that's gonna come through, but I see the fumes. This thing's kicking off some heat off the top. Let me get up here, because this thing has a weird, I probably should get a proper ladder. Oh, woo! Oh, snap. There's some heat coming out of there, man. What's happening, man? I wonder why it started at the top first. I mean, you know, we're gonna have to put some aluminum in there and see if it'll burn. There's some heat coming off of that, man. I can feel it. I wonder why it's Can we stop this? I want to stop it. I want a lower burner. I probably should have just let it run its cycle. What an idiot. Let's see, timer. Previous time. I want the lower burner. How do we crank up the heat? Purging. Okay, that kicked on. Load incinerator. Select the desired burn time using up or down. Push start. Unit will display time remaining for purge, preheat, and burn cycle. I guess I should read. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta let it pre-burn again. What an idiot. I should have read this. So there's a preset thing that this does. It purges, whatever that means. It preheats. And then it does a whole burn cycle. I wonder what it's preheating. Well, hey, you know what? What do we got here? We got some electronics. Let's just throw one of them in there. See if that aluminum melts. See, I'm not sure. Oh, that's what these holes are for. So I can't get the door to close with this thing in the way. Maybe I should, I wonder if there's something that locks that. No wonder I couldn't get these things to close earlier. That dumb thing's in the way. Huh. Look at the heat coming off of that thing, dude. It might melt the soffit. I should probably pull this away from the building a little bit. Ooh. Something just happened. These burners are kicking on, man. I can't believe this thing just fired up like that. That's pretty awesome. I mean, the guy did say it worked. He literally just used it probably like I think a day or two before I came and picked it up. And the only reason he said that they were changing it out is he said he had to replace one part on here, some stupid little maintenance part. Who knows what it was, but he was like, they got money to spend, so they just dropped 30 grand on a new one. I mean, the thing sounds legit. It's rumbling like a jet engine. But this thing here, I'm not sure what the deal is with that, or how, or why. I feel like when I turned it on, something might have locked that so that it doesn't open. And boy, this thing's got a ton of locks, man, to lock it down. And it must get really hot because there's a whole plate and a bunch of fire stuff. I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens when that countdown gets down. We got 3 minutes. I wonder what this upper chamber is doing. To look at the temperature, use the upper and lower chamber temperature button. Gonna let that time run down. I'm gonna go get something to drink and we'll be right back. Let this thing do its thing. Okay. Starting to see a potential problem. It might be sucking. I don't know how dangerous it's gonna be, but I do got some diesel fuel over there I can put in here. We got a minute. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know if that was, I think we're sucking air. We'll just see what happens. Maybe it's got a float sensor. It'll shut itself off. I'd hate to sit here for another 6 minutes. I want to see this thing fire up. Yeah, it looks like it's getting air. That ain't good. We got 20 seconds. Come on, baby, keep burning. 4 or 6, 3, 2, 1, boom! It's got a 3-minute burn. I don't think anything happened. Let's go check. We got a flashing light. I don't know what that means. This says flame green. We don't have flame on this one. I think we're getting air in the system. You know what? I'm gonna shut it down because I smell what seems to be like aerated diesel. Oh, it's counting down now. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna get some diesel fuel. We'll put a couple gallons in here and then see if we can't get this thing to purge. I don't know why this is flashing. I'm sure that means something. Pump prime. Interrupted ignition. Oil primary control. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna have to get a manual for this thing, but the fact that I see air bubbles in there, to me that's a problem. Let's address that right now. Guy was nice enough to leave me a funnel. All right, got a little diesel. This thing's still doing something, even though I hit the stop button. And I immediately see those bubbles go away. Okay. One thing this thing definitely needs is an on and off switch. I'm just gonna unplug it. Let this thing reset. Still says E, so obviously not enough. This looks like it's got a pretty big tank. Probably holds 20 gallons maybe. But I did notice that, oh, there we go. Let's try this again. Oh, it kicked right back onto its idle. It must know. It must have a temperature thing. 98 degrees. 380 degrees Celsius. How do I change that to maximum chamber, upper chamber? 1200, 1250. Is that Celsius? I don't know. English? Okay. I guess it's gonna purge again. I don't like that that's blinking. Oh, that's a button. Okay, maybe I just need to hit the button. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Pre-burn. I hear the pre-burn for sure. Says we got flame. We got to get this one online. We don't have bubbles there no more. All right, so that's gonna pre-burn for 6 minutes. Up, there's them bubbles again. I mean, I don't want to waste a bunch of diesel fuel, but I guess I'm gonna put some more in there. Shit. I don't know how dangerous that is. If I mean, diesel's really not that flammable, but I guess we'll do it while it's burning. I'm sure that's not operating procedure. Alright, we put the whole 5 gallons in there this time. Almost a quarter of a tank, so yes. Probably a 20-gallon tank. It almost sounds like there's a buzzing, like an going on. Oh, you know what? Look at this. That rod I think that rod, that is connected to that thing back there. I don't know if that's a servo. If that thing closes and opens by it, like maybe it won't let you open this. I can smell that diesel in there. Maybe you're supposed to latch this down and then that is supposed to turn. Maybe that's why they got rid of it. The safety feature went bad. You know how we are, man. We'll just bypass the safety feature. We'll get this thing to burn. But it does look like that rod is connected here. And maybe that, you know, opens and closes it. I don't know. But we're down to 2 minutes. I don't think this one's working. Well, that motor's getting warm. I mean, that motor's kind of warm too. I mean, there's still bubbles, man. Why would there be bubbles in there? That's really odd. There's got to be a fuel pump somewhere. So it's either coming out there and going right into the burners, or it's going here into the burners, and then that's the overflow back to tank. Interesting. I don't know if someone put that patch there or what, or that's factory. Interesting setup for sure. 50 seconds. It does look like there was something bolted on the inside there. I'm not sure what. I'd really like to know what's going on in that upper chamber. Why does that need to preheat? Like, what does that even have to do with anything? Maybe that has to preheat and get really hot so that... Oh, look at the smoke. Look at the smoke. Oh. So I mean, this thing's been sitting out here for a while. No, it's an incinerator. It's for like burning trash. I got it from the Boca Airport. Huh? Yeah, for all the international flights. They had to burn all the food and stuff. Yeah. That's been sitting for months. It's probably just burning off a bunch of stuff right now. Well, I mean, it's burning. Let's see the temperature. 150 degrees Celsius. Alright, well, I need to figure out, we're going to stop. It's just creating a lot of smoke. I don't want to smoke the neighbors out. The guy over there painting, the one neighbor moved out, like a lot of people around here because the rent's too damn high. He's in there painting. And he's like, oh man, is that a smoker? Like he's a smoker guy, like smoking meats. I guess you could smoke meat in this thing. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to get hot enough for what I want, but what I'm thinking is, and also, it's not, oh, that stuff down there was cooking. It was cooking off. We're going to revisit this. I need to figure out what this issue is. Kind of warm. Okay. I mean, it's seen some use. My thing is, I might just pull these bricks out of here and I don't know, maybe we'll just use it to this thing got hot. It got really hot. I need to figure out this thing right here, because that's stopping me from actually closing the door. And if what I need to do is just reset this thing. Well, actually, I bet you it has thermometers in there, and it's just going to keep blowing air. It's probably just going to keep blowing air until it cools down to a certain temperature. So I'm gonna let it cool down. It's probably like a proper thing for the burners and whatnot. I don't know, but fired right up, and it did do stuff. We will be revisiting this. I need to figure out this. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I gotta go, so I'm gonna pack things up over here, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. I mean, it worked. The guy was right. He did say it worked. So, even with my no experience electrical, we got it to at least fire up. Now, what do you guys think? What should I do with this thing? I mean, I've had it online. Nobody wants it. I want to make a waste oil burner out of it. I'm pretty sure that I can repurpose these Beckett burners, modify them, or we'll just filter out some motor oil, thin it out with a little diesel, maybe even add a little gasoline. That's how I used to burn it in my truck. And see, look, series oil burner, model SF. It's an oil burner made for oil. Maybe what we need to do is take both these burners and put them side by side or adjacent to each other in the same chamber and crank it up. Maybe we crank the pressure up. I don't know. Seems kind of sketchy. But I was looking at, there's adjustments here for something. I mean, we can probably tweak this a little bit. I could call that corporation and see what they say about turning this into a oil burner, a real oil burner. I don't know if it would like gasoline going through there. Like if I mixed, you know, on the trucks, I used to run W85, 85% waste oil, 15% gas. And matter of fact, transmission fluid actually worked way better. It had a little more BTUs, I think, and it had detergents to keep the injectors clean. That worked really good in the truck. I wonder if tranny fluid would work in here. We can get this thing to identify as a metal melter now. Put some tranny fluid in it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Should I continue to try to sell this as is? It is a working, made in the USA, media burn medical waste incinerator. I still don't know what the purpose of the upper chamber is. The only thing I can think of is a scrubber. Get really hot, and then when it sends the fumes up through there, it burns them off. I don't know, but I think because that door was open, we're not getting the proper cycle or whatever it's supposed to be doing. And it was smoking like a mofo. I mean, maybe that's why they got rid of it too. They couldn't have it smoking over there at the Boca Airport like that. But let me know what let me know what you guys think. We will be coming back. I'm going to figure out if that thing is defective, if that's not working, if that's not going to, I mean, I would assume it's just going to turn and unlock. Maybe the thing is, it would have to come out and turn. So maybe it's on a cam. That way, as it comes down, it sucks it tight. I don't know. I mean, this is all speculation at this point. But it's operational. It is an operational unit. And, you know, I mean, we're going to put something in it and put it to use. I do have a bunch of cardboard over there. We can burn that. I am going to bring this away from the building a little bit. That's kind of sketch. So if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned because, man, we got a lot of scrapping to do. See, I've been cleaning up out here. I had Oliver here today. And you can see over there, I'll give you a little glimpse of what's happening there. We got some big boy stuff we're about to be sending through the Copper King. Okay, real quick, I was absolutely right. Once this thing cooled down and did its little idle, this thing automatically turns. Now, I'm not sure what's going on. If that thing is bent out, it needs to come in, because it was trying to go, but it was hitting this. I pushed on this and it turned all the way up. It's like spring. It seems like it's you know, this is out, or something's going on. But now this thing will I gotta adjust these. This thing will close all the way now and then lock, and then maybe we'll have a better burn next time. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. See you on the next one. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before? You know, this little piece here, I was going to try to glue that together, but I figured why waste time and effort on something that's probably going to crack somewhere else. We did get a new hose. This thing was $80. Now, unfortunately,